All right, so welcome back to this excellent Friday afternoon, at least here down in Arkansas, northwest part. Um, Pretty breeze, but here today to bring you a special episode. I know it's been a while since we've been here, but we're actually going to do some interesting game show type of thing we have here. I'll let Nick take it
So
away.
pick'ems. Yeah. Welcome to Blue Collar Breakdown. Got Dylan with me here today, and we're gonna do pick'ems. So we're gonna do draft style. So we're doing top fives, random topic. One of us is gonna be a judge, and the other two are gonna draft top five to the topic. Winner stays, loser becomes a judge of the next, and they also pick the following topic. So we're gonna start with Alan and Dylan, and we're starting with top five fast food.
Top five fast food. Okay.
Top five fast food. Alan,
Dylan.
you're on the clock.
On the clock. Damn. So I have to rank them, right? This isn't just 1, 2. It's like 1 is the best, 2.
You get pick one, buddy. You get one pick, and then it goes to Dylan.
Oh,
Dylan
okay,
has
yeah,
to
get
pick
you.
two.
So, best fast food, I will go with Chick-fil-A. That's my number one.
Ooh, that's a solid start.
It is
Dylan?
solid. Oh, you go.
On the clock. Okay.
Yeah, Canes.
You say Canes, okay. I think that's a little overrated pick, but fair enough. I think it's an overrated pick. All right, so you have Canes. All right.
It's starting
All
strong.
right. Yeah, yeah. Number 2. This is where it kind of falls for me. Fast food, huh? Ooh. Definitely not Burger King. Definitely Burger King's not even a top 20 choice.
You said Burger King?
I said definitely not Burger King. I'm
Burger
gonna I'm gonna go with I've only been there once, but it's left an impression on me. I'm gonna go with Bojangles on the East
Bojangles?
Coast. Yeah, Bojangles. They had really good chicken.
That's solid. It's like a 5-star KFC, isn't it?
Oh, it's way better than KFC, 100%. I will say the last time I went to KFC, they had a fresh biscuit with honey was the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. So,
Damn.
but I
Are
don't.
we gonna see that for late mountains?
KFC was definitely not going to be on my list. I'll tell you that though.
Really?
Yeah.
Best biscuit you've ever had in your life.
Yep. It wasn't enough.
Yeah. All right, Dill. You got pick two.
Runza.
Ooh. That's stout.
You say Ronza?
He said Runza. That is stout.
Never been
That
there.
is a good pick.
Never been there.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You're missing out.
Highly underrated.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. You look. I feel like okay. So number 3, I'll go with the classic. I'm going with McDonald's. I don't think it can go wrong
Okay.
with McDonald's.
Tried and true.
It
Like
is like it. It's always going to be there. It's going to have my McNuggets. You know, my spicy McChickens are really good. Oh, and also one thing that gives it a leg up too is the chicken McGriddles. Oh, those things are so freaking good. So freaking good.
Yeah. That's good. Dill?
Jimmy John's.
Ooh.
They got the speed on their side.
That was solid.
Jimmy John's, huh?
Yes, sir.
You can't go
Yes, sir.
Jimmy
Okay.
John's. That is day in, day out. Break things up.
Okay.
Like it.
If I could go, is my turn right? Yeah. So if I could go to this place more, I would probably have it higher. But I'll say Popeyes is my number 4.
Oh,
I do like
Kind of out of left.
kind of. I mean, I don't have much opportunity since it's out of the way my travels, but I like their chicken is really crispy. It's not consistent, I'll say that. But
Biscuits are super dry.
I mean, I've had different actually. I've had really good biscuits there every time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be the heat.
Must be Fargo realizing that South Dakota is not as good as North Dakota. So
Yeah.
Number-
It's probably because
number 4 is Popeyes,
You know.
though.
number 4 is Popeyes. All right, we'll throw it on there. Dylan, pick 4.
Pepper Jacks.
Oh,
What did he say?
other Nebraska native. Pepper Jacks.
Never heard of it.
Oh, dude. It's like an upscale Qdoba.
I've only been to Qdoba once.
Oh, well, imagine
Pepper.
Qdoba, but better.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. Number 5. This is tricky because I only go to Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. I mean, Cane's is good, but, you know, not going to put it there because you already put it there.
It's off the table. He's no longer on the board.
Yep. This is interesting. I might just have to say Culver's. Yeah, Culver's. I would say Culver's.
Ooh. Yup.
I would say
Yep,
Culver's
that's good.
because I like their cheese curds. I haven't tried any of their like frozen like custard stuff, but I like
What
their.
are you doing?
I'm
It's like going Dairy Queen.
I'm
and
a
not having
savory-
Blizzard.
Dairy Queen was close, man, but Dairy Queen. What Culver's has, what Dairy Queen is good food. So
But have you gone to Dairy Queen for anything other than ice cream?
yeah, I get their chicken.
But have you had ice cream at Dairy Queen?
Oh yeah, every time.
But not ice cream at Culver's?
I don't believe in custard. It's fake ice cream.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. You weren't on our Discord, I might call you a communist.
No, one day I'll try. We have a Culver's here now, built in Bentonville, Arkansas. So
You better check that out.
so that's my 5 there. Chick-fil-A, Bojangles, McDonald's, Popeyes, and Culver's.
I like it. Okay. Dylan, last pick of the draft. We got for fast food, wrap it up. Bring it home.
Say Brahms.
Oh,
What did he say?
top tier. Brahms.
Brahms, as in like the ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
I like it.
That's good. I haven't had their food. I just had their desserts.
Oh, their burgers. Pretty great. All right. So I want to make sure I got everybody's right. So, Alan, you want to run your picks back?
Yeah. So
You have, for one,
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
2, Zaxby's.
Bojangles.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bojangles.
Never say
Okay, yep,
Zaxby's in front of me ever again.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that.
Number
Okay.
3. Classic McDonald's.
McDonald's. Yep. All right.
Number 4 is Popeyes.
Okay.
And ended up with Culver's.
Okay. Dylan.
Canes.
Canes.
Runza.
Runza.
He had Jimmy John's. Number 3.
Jimmy John's. Yep.
Pepper Jack's number 4.
Pepper
Yeah.
Jacks. And then
And then
Brahms.
Brahms.
Oh, boy. We're all across the board here, boys.
It is. I mean, I could tell that he likes sandwich places like Jimmy John's and Kwanzaa. Ronza. Ronza, my bad. And then Pepper Jack's. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
I can't believe I said that.
This is tough.
Hey, you're the judge, man.
I just want to say if I had to pick my top 10 fast food restaurants,
Yeah.
I would say 8 of the ones that were listed would land on my top 10.
Oh, wow. Really?
They
Damn.
are all solid.
Damn.
This one probably wasn't super fair, Alan, just because Dylan has the same taste buds that I do. So
Runs in
I
the
gotta
blood,
go
does it? Does it run in the blood?
I know, man. I'm sorry. Yep. I'm gonna give it to Dylan. So you're judging, brother.
Okay.
It's all right to have the same trash taste. I get it.
Yeah. You know, someday when you
Okay,
get a taste of finer things in life,
typical.
you'll understand.
Typical Nebraska fans.
Oh man.
Does that mean?
All right.
That means I stay, right? Or the winner stays, right?
Winner stays, so Dylan stays, and
Oh
you got
damn!
to pick a topic, and you judge it.
Damn. Okay.
Don't bring hate to this one, buddy.
I'll keep it food related though, and I think it's we're coming around to August. Some football starts in August, so especially the big time ESPN week 1 with Colorado and Buffaloes versus my NDSU Bison. So hopefully you're all there to see that. So with that in mind, what are your top 5 game day foods, entrees, whatever, snacks?
Oh. All right, Dylan, you got honors. You got first pick, bud.
I'd say you gotta have that cheese dip. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, chips and cheese dip. Cheese dip.
I like it. That one I would have put more towards the back. Personally, I'm going to keep it on the same line, though. Go with top tier classic buffalo chicken dip.
Okay. Going with dips right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buffalo chicken dip.
Interesting. Number 2 for you, Dill.
Gotta have the mini weenies.
What?
Smokies.
Smokies,
Little
okay.
smoke.
Smokies, number 2 for Dylan. Okay.
All right. So we got to picture the ambiance here, right? You're thinking fall, chill in the air. It's American. It's football.
The Cowboys versus
What's more
Eagles.
Yup. What's more American than a cheeseburger? Got to throw it on there.
Your number 2, cheeseburger. I won't disagree with that. Won't disagree. Okay. That's a big one off the board, Dylan.
Low hanging fruit.
What's your...
We're talking like tailgate party or what?
Could be anything as long as it's
Game day.
on game day. It's all good.
I'm not a huge fan, but I know other people like it. I'm gonna say potato salad.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll sketch that in with your 3rd pick of the 2nd round. Okay.
You're gonna leave me with the classic hanging out there.
Oh, no. What are you going to say, Nick? What are you going to say?
3rd pick. I'm going wings.
Okay,
Gotta
yeah.
have my wings.
Okay. There's 2 more for each, and I'm hoping you pick my favorite, at least. It hasn't been picked yet, so... Dylan,
Boy.
you up?
I'm gonna say watermelon.
Oh. Okay. Watermelon it is.
He's just out here
That's kind of a...
firing from the hip, brother.
That's kind of like a Brock Purdy pick in the 2nd round. Okay.
Yeah, that's firing from the hip. Okay, 4th pick for me. I'm going barbecue meatballs.
Meatballs, BBQ meatballs, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, making sure. All right, down to your final picks, boys. Let it rip.
I'm gonna say hot dogs. Even though I got the mini weenies, you gotta have the hot dogs too.
Okay, got that dog in him. I get it. Got that dog
Gotta
in
get that dog.
him. All right, Nick, your final choice, the 2nd round.
All right. It's safe, but it's tried and true. I'm going to say out of every Super Bowl party you've been to, I bet it's been to 75% of them. Going charcuterie. Meat and cheese, brother.
I don't even know how to spell it, so I'm just going to say it like that. Okay. Damn, pizza ain't in your top 5?
Oh, how do we leave that out there?
See,
Wow.
last year, my game day, if I can interject, if I had to pick, my number one would be a chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich.
Really?
I had two of those every Sunday almost, pretty much.
Dang. So my frame of mind was classic American tailgate.
Yeah.
I should say classic game day.
Yeah.
Because we didn't it had to be tailgate. Could have been a party.
Right. This is okay. Well, I just have on this everything I see here. It's pretty. I say it's one sided. I don't know if you think it's close or not, but I got to pick with Nick's choices. They ring more with me than yours, Dill.
Thanks, buddy.
I gotta
Sure.
go. I gotta go. And I mean, to be honest with you, everything that you listed besides watermelon, I don't like. So. I mean, I could. I'm not a wings guy, but I can do that. I could do a cheeseburger, you know. So, point to Nick.
I left wings open by
Yeah.
leaving it as boneless or bone-in.
Okay, I get you.
Spicy nugs count.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's me and Dill now, right? Or
Nope.
me and you.
Winner stays. Me and you.
Okay.
Dylan's judge.
Okay. Could be football related. Could be anything. Really.
What's that?
For categories.
Ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
We'll say movies.
Top 5 all time.
Wow, that hits. Okay. Who's going? I went first on my go with Dylan, so I'll let you have first.
Thanks, buddy.
Damn.
All right. Top 5 movies of all time. I'm gonna say I'm throwing this out as my number one pick just because it was a completely different cinematic experience. Nobody had done it. Everybody's experienced it. Going with The Hangover.
Hangover. Okay.
The Hangover. It's a classic, man.
I've seen it once. I'm not gonna argue. You know. I'm not gonna argue. See, now mine's almost on the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of, you know, script writing and everything. But this is always going to be my number one. There's no switching out with any other movies. Napoleon Dynamite. That is just so good every time. That's I hate cringe, but that's the cringe I love. Napoleon Dynamite, man. It's just so good, especially the uncle who thinks he can still ball, you know, throwing miles over the mountains, you know, back in the day. We could have won state if they put me in and all that, but it's my number one, man. My number one.
That's good. That's a good one. Well, you know, I feel like comedies are going to go fast, so I'm going to grab probably the best comedy of all time. Watched it probably 30 times myself. Step Brothers.
Step Brother. I think I've seen half. No, I've seen all of it once. Step Brothers.
That's classic. Instant classic.
Okay, there might be a little recurring theme on your side. Mine's going to be kind of all over the board. Because my number 2 is actually a sequel, Transformers 2: Revenge of the Fallen. I'm a big Transformers kid, man, and I had to watch that movie. You know, when I went to watch it in the Yankton's theater, I had the last ticket. It was sold out, so I cried when Optimus Prime died, and I'm sure everyone else did in there too. So, but it's a wacky start. It's a wacky start to. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's a wacky start to the movie with a little bit of its weird comedy, but I like the action. I like some twists in there. So that's my number 2.
Bit of everything for everyone. I like it. Okay, we're switching it up. I'm gonna go with Top Gun for my third.
Top Gun. Okay.
at his finest.
Gotcha. Oh, I used to watch so many movies growing up, but I've seen like one movie in the last 2 years. I swear.
Yeah.
Going back to my childhood, I'll say this is probably be my third, maybe on any given day could be 4 or 5, but I gotta go with Star Wars Episode 3.
Okay.
It just
Okay.
from start to finish, it's just almost nonstop action. I think it has the best intro to any movie I've ever watched, with the space battle over Coruscant. But that's kind of a nerdy thing on my end. So,
I like it.
Okay, that's my number 3, Star Wars 3.
Okay. So if we're going to action, we'll keep on the theme, and I'm gonna say this is the best supporting actor of all time. He killed it in this performance. I'm going Dark Knight Rises. Heath Ledger's performance, the Joker, possibly the best acting ever.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
I've seen that when I was living in Colorado.
You seen it in Colorado?
Yeah, Dark Knight Rises. Okay. Man, it just gets tough for me after this. Movies. Action. Expense. This is tough. I mean, okay, it's not tough actually. I'm going back again to my childhood. I'm gonna say probably the best animated, Disney Pixar movie that I've seen, Monsters Inc.
That is phenomenal.
Monsters Inc.
That was really turn of the century CGI. That was really good.
I think it still holds up now, man. I think it holds up good now.
Yeah. Pixar went out of their way, man.
Yeah.
They really did that.
Okay. Your final pick, sir.
My last pick. I feel like this movie really embodied the 80s through and through. It's got action, it's got comedy, it's got romance, it's got a little bit of everything, all the way across the board. I'm going Roadhouse.
I ain't gonna lie. I've never heard of that movie.
Oh, buddy.
Never heard of that movie,
Piece
dude.
of classic American history.
Dude, I haven't experienced its greatness, I guess.
You watch that tonight, and you tell me when you get done why you think it's the greatest movie of all time.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll stick with the cartoon theme and go Incredibles. Because I remember my last choice, Incredibles. I was big into those movies, man. I watched a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I'm not I don't go to movies to watch actors, like Brad Pitt or Chris Hemsworth. I just watch it if I'm interested, type of thing. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my.
You got to throw out your number one pick. You said nobody picked it. Who was it? What was it?
Breakfast Club.
Oh, it's good. It's good 80s.
I feel like I know who the judge is going to pick here.
Go ahead and run them back for us, Al. What you got?
Yeah, so in my top 5, Napoleon Dynamite, huge above all the rest of the movies on here. Transformers 2, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Monsters Inc., and Incredibles.
Right. I like it.
Do I have to say your picks? Did you forget?
I think I remember. Nope. You're going to have to say my picks.
So here are Nick's picks. Went with The Hangover. Said it was a very unique and out of experience, and it was worth it. Step Brothers. Top Gun at number 3. Dark Knight Rises with Heath Ledger's performance as a keynote. And a classic 80s films, Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I'll be honest. I've watched 3 of your movies, Alan.
Okay, that's 3 more than I thought you would. Okay, I feel honored, man. So I don't care.
I think I'm going to have to go with Nick's. I've seen all his.
I figured.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Well, I never seen. Okay, I get it. I get it. Round 4. Right? Okay, round 4. Me and Dylan again, is it?
I think it's me and Dill.
Oh, but you and
We're
Dylan. Oh,
doing
frick! I keep forgetting these rules, man. Maybe because
Sorry, buddy.
maybe because I keep losing. 5. Okay, so any category, eh? You went with
Yep.
movies.
Top 5, anything.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make a good one that y'all can think about.
I'm actually hoping to lose. I feel like I have some good categories queued up.
Okay. Top 5. Top 5 cities. Let's do that. Top 5 cities you guys been to.
Okay.
I don't
Top
know
5
how.
cities.
Yeah, I've been a traveling, man, my whole life, so I've been there. So let's see what you guys have done.
Okay. I'm going to answer this honestly, Alan. I don't know if you've seen these cities or not. And to be honest, you might not agree with them, but I got some queued up, man.
Okay. I'll let since you went first last time, I'll let Dylan go this time.
All right.
And
Good to go.
Yeah, good to go. It could be any reason. If it's your number one, it's their number one.
We're going cities.
Yeah.
I'd say Miami, Florida was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
So hang on. I got to clarify.
Yeah.
Does it have to be, is it like a well-populated city? Can it be a town?
It could be a town. You just have to explain it, If it's not like if it's not like a Miami or a Denver or New York City, just explain it a little bit. I could definitely understand Miami, so.
Okay. Okay.
You're
so
number
Dylan took
one.
Miami up 8. I'm going to go Kearney, Nebraska.
Kearney.
Honestly.
Okay.
Yep.
Kearney, all right.
It's a nice, quiet, quaint place that has everything you need.
That's all you ever need, right? You don't need anything more than you don't need,
Exactly.
I get it. Okay. Just to clarify, Kearney is the Nebraska place that has that McDonald's that isn't so good, right?
That's only on the north side, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, that okay. Making sure.
Actually, I do want to clarify that might be outside of city limits if I remember right.
Hey man, as long as it's close, I count it in, boy. All right, number 2 for you, Dylan.
I'm gonna say. Okay, I'd say Great Falls, Montana.
Oh, you've been to Montana. Oh, okay. How's it
It's
like
pretty
up
cool
there?
You got the big city in Great Falls, go an hour northwest. Then you got the mountains.
Hey, but mountains are. I would say mountains can favor you in this round. I'll just say that.
Oh, now it's gonna look like I'm just kissing.
Don't make it. Don't you don't have to favor two that, and just do what you need to, man.
I actually had this one sitting at my number 2. I was gonna say Estes, Colorado.
Oh, you've been to Estes Park, have you?
Yup, but Estes, the town itself,
yeah.
Titan Park. Yup. If you've seen it during Christmas, lit up with lights, picturesque.
Okay. I've been to Estes Park. I don't know if that's any relations to the Estes.
Yeah.
That you're talking about.
Same area.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been with the family trip there. It's really fun.
It is gorgeous.
Okay. Number 3 for you, great Dylan.
I'm gonna say Rapid City, South Dakota.
Hopefully I can get a job there. Rapid City. In your experience, why do you think it deserves a number 3 spot?
Well, it's kind of just the Black Hills. There's
Okay. Yeah.
kind of a lot to do. You can go skiing, go downtown. I mean, I don't know. If it's busy, it's always fun there.
Yeah, I get you. No, yeah, I've been to Rapid a few times. You got Mount Rushmore close too, so.
Yeah.
Been there for a 4th of July. I don't know if you guys have, but whew, it's something. It is something. So Rapid City comes in number 3. What is your 3, Nick?
You know, I'm gonna go down south. I'm gonna say Amarillo, Texas.
Oh,
The food, the people, the sunsets. I'll tell you what, I can see myself living there.
George Strait, Amarillo Skies, or whatever it's called.
Amarillo by morning.
Oh, my warning, man. I'm a George Strait fan, and I didn't even know that. All right. I could see that. I mean, I've been to Amarillo countless times because my family lives there. My mom grew up there, so I get it. I won't favor you, though, but I get it.
No.
Number 4. I'm keeping most of my biases out. Number 4 for you, Dylan.
I'd say Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh, that was next for me.
Ooh, okay. Got a draft steal on the board, have we? I mean, if you want to explain, I like to hear.
There's a little bit of everything in that town. Got the greatest football team out there, you know.
I might just have to vomit. I might just have to vomit after that one. But
Shout out to the Scourge.
you know, I'll stop you before you get too ahead of yourself. Okay, number 4 for you, Mr. Nick.
Gosh, he just snagged Lincoln from me. Hang on, now I'm scrambling. Give me a sec here. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? I honestly like Branson.
Branson, Missouri. That's only an hour away from me.
I liked it.
Branson, Missouri. The country music central there.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go a little more deaf or maps?
What's that?
You want to go a little bit more deaf on Branson? What caught eye?
You know, I like that they have diversity of options. There's a lot of things catered to people coming in. You have Silver Dollar City. You have different museums. You have live shows. Food was pretty good. I liked the weather. It was warm. You know, it was a good vacationing spot. I don't know if I'd ever want to live there. I feel like it's catered to tourism, but it's a really good spot to get away.
100% agree. I've been there a few times. Been the walking mall area thing there. They have like Paula Deen's like restaurant there. Guy Fieri's there too. So I get it. So last pick for both of y'all. And what is yours, Mr. Dillon?
I must say Fort Worth, Texas was pretty fun.
I like to know because this is interesting. This is where I was born, boy.
Really?
Yeah, Fort Worth.
I actually was just down there 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay. I'm sure you don't miss the. I'm sure you missed the traffic there.
No, don't miss that. But it was fun downtown.
I will say it feels clean, even though it's a huge town. It feels clean, at least to me, anyway. Yeah. The parts where I'm at, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say you're right. They do have cleanliness.
And your last pick, Nick.
You know what? This is going to be a snag because Dylan hasn't been there, but this honestly should have been number 1 for me, and I can't believe I put it this far back on my list. Maybe number 2 because I like Kearney a lot. I'm going to go with Charlotte, North Carolina.
Out of nowhere, Charlotte.
The beaches. I mean, even the fast food, the options are better. I mean, the atmosphere, the culture, the people. I mean, super friendly people. I mean, you get a feel of like Southern manners.
Yeah, Southern hospitality.
exactly Southern hospitality, but with a blue collar mentality. Like it
Okay.
is super refreshing.
Interesting take. I've been to North Carolina and South Carolina, mainly Myrtle Beach, but that's when the COVID year hit, so it wasn't much to do. So okay, all right. This is honestly tough. If it was me, my number one would be a town called Castle Rock, Colorado, and that's south of Denver. And it's probably emerged with Denver as we speak, probably. Um, Denver's just such a huge place, but obviously, like with the Estes, Colorado, like you said, is just mountains, lakes, nature. That half of Colorado is just a beauty. Um, and also, my number two would have been Tyndall, and that's just more of a homegrown thing for me. Born and raised there, so
It's tough to beat your hometown.
it is.
It really
And
is.
then another one would be like Houghton, Michigan. That's kind of where my dad grew up, like south of it in Baraga, Michigan. But that place is just, you got the Great Lakes around too, So, but yeah, I think this is gonna be interesting. Both made solid points, a few more than others in some areas, but I will say,
Some of the didn't even need an explanation.
like, to be honest, like you guys is number one, Kearney and then Miami, like they're, I would say they're probably not even my top 50. Um, never been to Miami, but I'm not. I will say I've been to Gulf Shores, Alabama, and that is definitely a great vacation spot near the ocean. It is so good. It's better than Myrtle Beach, in my opinion. They have a good Elvis Presley restaurant there too. It's really good, like Elvis style, kind of like that.
Get a
Kind of like that, like diner-esque type of thing. It's really good though. I'm gonna give the win to Dylan.
boy. Boy. That's good, because I actually have some good ones queued out.
Round 5. Okay. So now it's me and Dylan again, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
4, 5.
So,
do we want to make this the last round or 2 more rounds? What are we thinking?
I say let's do the last round here. Just a good one to end on.
Yeah, okay.
If you're good with that.
That's fine with me, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say top 5 holidays.
Top 5 holidays.
Yup.
Okay.
So since you're the incumbent, Alan, I'm going to give you first pick.
First pick, yeah. Number 1 is just got to be for me. It's just Christmas. It's got to be Christmas for me. Just mainly because it's cold. I like cold. It's in the cold, and it's just the festivities that you could attend to. This is a holly jolly feeling all around too. I know people can be annoyed with Chris. What?
I said I do like feeling holly and jolly.
Yeah, and I love Christmas songs too. There's some jazzy and good ones. And this overall vibe is just giving a gift. Last Christmas I did the first time what we did to you guys when we were there one time, like gift exchange. We just didn't know who, and you get pick a present, and if you can keep it or swap it. We did that with my family, and we have a lot of family there, so it was fun, chaotic, and I don't think anyone listened to the rules, so it was fun. Yeah, but yeah, Christmas number 1.
Respect that. I like it. Bill?
I'm going to say 4th of July.
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah.
Wheels going. Gunpowder.
You can't get more American than 4th, man. Can't get more American.
Yeah. That's true patriotism. I like it.
I can't disagree with that. That would have probably been my number 1. So, but my number 2, It's kind of like a default thing for me because I like football, but I'll go with Thanksgiving. I do like the turkey and stuff. Gets you stuffed. And sometimes waiting on that first football game can be long wait, you know. It gets you edge on your seat.
Yeah.
And you can take a nap at any of the half times, any of the things. Unfortunately, I have to watch the Cowboys every freaking year, but yeah.
I'm there, Alan. Belly's full. Got that turkey sleep going on.
Thanksgiving.
Flip through the games. I like it.
Yeah.
Bill? Pick two.
Say Halloween. Not,
Oh, really?
not because like Halloween, but like just the time of the year,
Okay.
fall. You know,
Okay. Yeah, I know.
go down in, watch a movie.
It's about the only time you can offer candy out to kids, and it's not considered weird.
I will agree.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I haven't celebrated Halloween in so long, man. Like, but I get it. You know, it's cold, a little cold. It's getting cooler at that around that time. So,
Yeah,
and you,
perfect sweatshirt. but
and yeah, and for when you get to adulthood, or probably when you get to 15 and above, you know buy your own candy. You know, so
Yeah.
there you go. there's
but
my
not free.
there's my two cents there.
Remember, it goes on sale.
Yeah. All right. So number 3. Though this is where it can get tricky.
Yeah. Later rounds is where it's really going to be made up.
Yeah. Number 3, best holiday. We got Christmas out, Thanksgiving out, 4th of July, and Halloween. Oof. I'll go with Memorial Day.
Solid pick.
Memorial Day, and not just because you get a day off and stuff, but it's a day of remembrance, day to remember what past people did and look into the future. To those who still can do stuff, you know. So
Good pick.
that's how I view it.
I like
so.
it. I like it. Dill? Pick 3?
I'm gonna say Easter.
That's solid.
That
Get
is
together with family. Get a watch the little ones run around trying to find eggs.
I like it.
Yeah, if I was, yeah, I mean, as a kid, Easter was probably my second favorite thing, you know, look forward to, so I get it.
I like it.
Dang, it's getting narrower. I'll just say, and this is more personal reasons, I would say Labor Day just because get the day off. That's really the only thing, you know. Labor Day has come in the clutch for me at times, so I'll say Labor
Good
Day.
job. I like it.
What do you do?
I'm gonna say Columbus Day was always pretty good at school. You always got that one day off, hoping it was close to the weekend, so it's like a 3-day weekend.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
always the best.
That's good.
Okay, yeah,
Do like it.
simple like mine. I will ask the judge because I'm pretty sure it's considered a holiday, but it's like in a weird time. It's not a weird time, but it's like right after Christmas. But New Year's Day.
Yeah,
I would say New Year's Day.
that is
And I'll New Year's Day. Yeah, that'll be my number 5.
New Year's Day.
Yes, New Year's Day. New Year's.
Okay. Okay.
And
Like
I'm not one of those like, oh, I'm gonna do this, you know, my new goals. I'm kind of not like that, but it's kind of like coming of a, you know, kind of a new time for everyone, you know.
Fresh beginning.
Every year's different, you know. Maybe you'll be different. Maybe be more positive, you know. New goals to set.
Yeah.
New goals to set, and just that sense of moving forward, you know. It's kind of like your birthday, but for everyone, you know. You gotta move forward.
Yeah, that's good. I do like it.
And Dylan, last pick.
Yours was New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Let's say New Year's Eve.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Excited, anticipation.
That's ready for the new year.
I'm surprised no one said Christmas Eve.
Oh, that one's good too. That's a lot of anticipation.
It is.
Hey,
And especially if you have birthday on the 24th too. Oof.
yeah. Okay, so I think we got year 5, Alan. You got number 1 was Christmas.
Yep.
Number 2 was Thanksgiving.
Yep.
3 was Memorial Day.
Yep.
4 was Labor Day.
Yep.
5 was just said it. That's the one I can't remember. New Year's Day.
Yes.
Okay. Dylan's. You had 4th of July. Was it Halloween was number 2?
Yep.
Easter was number 3. Number 4 was Columbus Day. And number 5 was New Year's Eve.
Yes, sir.
That's tough. I'm going to say Dylan made up a lot of ground with Easter in my mind. I was going to say Alan was running away with it at the start. But I'm going to say after that it was neck and neck.
Hey, you gotta think he has Eve, New Year's Eve. I have the day.
No. And honestly, I think I would go with New Year's Eve over New Year's Day. Like I think they're both great. Eve to me was the anticipation. Head to head, 4th of July and Christmas. 4th of July is actually I favor that one because it's less stress. It's not you're not trying to rush around, make every holiday, make every celebration. You got it with Thanksgiving over Halloween. Head to head, 3 was you had Memorial Day and you had
Easter.
Dylan had Easter. Gosh, these are all neck and neck, man. I love them both because they're both in remembrance of somebody who has given their life for me.
Yeah. Make your pick, boy.
It might not be popular, but I think I'm going to go with Dylan. Not just because.
You heard it here first, folks. Rigged. I'm kidding.
Have you heard of nepotism?
I've heard of having good picks.
They're the best. The best picks you're ever going to see.
Okay. Okay. That's our final round there, so I do have it tallied. Dylan does have, let's see. He has 3 wins, so he's automatically the winner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice
He won the fast food round. He won the what is this round? Oh, movies. No, that's Nick. Oh wait, there's a recount. Never mind. Hold on.
Oh, recount.
Oh.
There's a recount. I think it actually might be a tie. Okay, so Dylan won the first one. Nick won the second and third. Dylan won the fourth. Oh no, Dylan won. Yeah, never mind. Dylan won.
Okay.
Dylan won 3 rounds. Nick won 2 rounds. And your host won none.
I want to recount.
No, Dylan came up top of rounds, so.
Wow. First guest on the show and he cleans up. How about that?
Yeah. How about that?
Hey. Thanks for coming on, Dill.
Make podcast great again.
Thanks for coming on, Dylan. That was good.
Thanks for having me.
Any closing thoughts from our guest, Dylan?
I don't know.
Rigged. All right, so it's been a great Sunday. It's the July 19th. You two were great again. Well, Nick was great again. Dylan's his first time. So, interesting choices in these top 5s. Napoleon Dynamite's still the best movie. I don't care what anyone says.
Best pick of the day.
Raising Cane's is
Hands down.
overrated. And Chick-fil-A, you should do spicy nuggets. That's all I gotta say. How
I do
about
the
this?
spicy chicken.
How about this? Between you and me, Nick, our top 5 quarterbacks. Just a quick one.
Okay. Top
It-
5 QBs. Is this college and NFL?
We'll do for you. We can do both, and we can have same answers. I'm not worried about having the same answers.
Okay. Top 5.
You're number 1.
Kick us off.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you go ahead.
QBs. Are we doing all time?
Run through your five.
Are we doing all time?
Yep.
Okay.
Run through your 5. I'll run through mine.
All right. Remember, we can have same picks, so do not worry about that. Number 1, Tom Brady. I think he's one of the competitors this league has ever seen. He never gives up, and we saw that with the Bucks. You know, when everyone thought he was out, getting old and stuff. You just see that fire in him on the sidelines. And he's not yelling at his team just to yell and be mad and angry. And he's just yelling to get him back up, pick him up. Number 2, a rising star of a legend, Patrick Mahomes III.
Overrated.
I hear a lot of trash noise in the background, but and to make my case for him to be number 2, he's done it with, obviously his first Super Bowl. You had Tyreek Hill, you had all these great receivers. Can he do it without Hill? So they get rid of Hill. What did he do? Win the Super Bowl. All right, now you have a next year, which was last year. Got rid of more receivers, have a more inconsistent offense, and guess what? In the playoffs, he showed what he was, and he won a third Super Bowl. So he's also being one of those competitors like a Brady. Number 3, this is hard because there's a lot of great quarterbacks. But I'll go with the general, the sheriff, as they call him, Peyton Manning. I think in his time, he's probably one of the best field generals out there, making great calls, automatic, audibles. He just knew the game inside and out. Did it always work? No. I mean, his playoffs ain't the great. We all know that. Number 4, this is where it gets tricky because, I think for number 4, I would go with Cool Joe Montana. I think in his era, there's other quarterbacks. I think there will be one that I'm going to say that pass, ball more effectively down the field. And the Niners of that time had a great team, great defense too. Ronnie Lott being the free safety, leading that defense was good. But I think for his time, and definitely in the playoffs and Super Bowls, he showed why he was considered at the time the best quarterback. But number 5, I will say probably the best natural thrower of the game, Dan Marino.
Okay, I like it.
I mean,
Let's
he
get 5.
doesn't have the Super Bowls, but we both know Super Bowls are a team thing. They can add to your resume, but ultimately it's a team thing. So
Yeah, I agree.
And honorable mention, Eli Manning as the best underdog quarterback of all time.
Okay, I like it. So, I want you to know, I built my list off of resume,
Yeah.
and I would say the most purest form of a quarterback in my mind. Just simply off of their resume and style of play.
Yeah.
Who embodies the quarterback? So, number 1 for me, got to be the sheriff. I mean, come on.
Peyton
Guy's
Manning.
pocket passer. Peyton Manning. Yep. Pocket passer.
Hey.
He's got a cannon of an arm. He had composure, audibles. I mean, the dude just knew the game inside and out. He took control of the game. He was the most impactful quarterback on and off field. Just great teammate to have, great locker room presence.
Yeah,
Hands down, the best quarterback.
That's a good choice. I don't disagree.
So, Peyton, number 1. You got to go, again, resume. Brady, number 2.
Okay.
I mean, dude's done it, taking care of business, 2 different teams, same as Peyton. He has more rings. I think he's played with more talent consistently, but
I would agree with that.
overall, again, just a stunning presence in the pocket.
Right. You rarely see him throw
Hey.
over 10 interceptions, so he keeps it low. Mistakes low.
Yep. Good decision making. Yep. Number 3, I know you're not going to agree with it,
We'll see what it is.
but that's okay. That's okay. Again,
Better not be Tony Romo.
it comes with purist. Nope. Brett Favre.
No, I agree. I love Brett
I'm
Favre.
going,
I love Brett Favre.
really?
Yeah, I love him.
I'm going Favre. Dude played for, what was it, 20 years? I mean,
Yeah,
that's
295 games in a row without being injured.
He just stood in the pocket. He stuck with the Packers. That's who he wanted to retire with. Didn't have the option to. He was loyal. I mean, the guy played his heart out for the Packers.
Yeah.
And when you say Packers, all time, you think Lombardi, you think Brett Favre.
Yeah, certainly.
I mean, that's face the franchise. Number 4, you got to tip the cap to the guy. I'm going to go ahead and say I agree with having Mahomes on my list. It's because of what he's done so far. I don't think he's proven what the other 3 have proven.
He's still
I don't
young.
think he solidified his place. I was going to say, I don't think he solidified his place in Mount Rushmore yet as one of the greatest of all time. I think he has a lot of potential, and that's why I'm going to put him at 4. I think where he sits for resume up to this point, I don't think he's landed in the top 4 yet, but I think he has the greatest potential going forward. He hasn't solidified his spot yet, but greatest potential.
Can I ask you a question before you're number 5?
Number 5.
Can I ask
Yeah.
a quick question? What do you think of if let's say Mahomes retired today or next year or whatnot, is he a Hall of Famer?
That's tough.
That is tough. You don't have to answer it. You can just say, wait and see.
I would say no.
Okay.
I would say he's too young. He hasn't accomplished enough. When you think Hall of Famer, you think of performance, you think of longevity, you think of who has etched their name in the game,
Right.
and not a flash in the pan. Even though he's come out, won 3 Super Bowls, good for him. But numbers have not added up. He has not calculated the stats that it takes to be a Hall of Famer in my mind.
Let's say
That
10
comes
years.
from
Let's say
confidence.
after 10 years, what do you think?
10 years, yeah.
Okay.
I would say even if he coasts at this point, he's a Hall of Famer. But
Okay.
you have to run those numbers up.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of
Second.
Megatron, because he didn't have that longevity, but Megatron was just beast day 1. So
Yep.
okay, number
So-
5.
Number 5, I think this is the most slept-on quarterback of all time. Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Okay.
Drew Brees. I
He's-
know he caught a lot. I know he may not be off the field the best role model. I know, he's got his own stuff he's working through, but I'm telling you, guy's great. He was true dude to the Saints. He did what he needed to do. He was loyal, stayed with them, and he consistently put together numbers.
Oh yeah,
Consistently.
5,000. He has the most 5,000-yard seasons out of any quarterback.
He has 4, doesn't he?
I don't know. No, I meant like 5,000. I don't know how much he did, but he has the most 5,000-yard passing seasons.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
do believe anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in my top
He's
10,
done.
so I'll give you that.
So, an honorable mention, throwing out Tony Romo.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
gotta tip the cap to the guy. I mean,
You
he
do,
knew
you
how to win.
do, you do.
I think the team fell apart around him, in the playoffs. I think he performed when he needed to, but the players he needed to step up never did. And I don't know if that's leadership, but he played really well consistently.
Yeah.
And he's just a good down-to-earth guy. I mean, that's why everybody wants him as an analyst.
He's great.
Personable.
He's great.
Humble. Ooh, I do want to repeal one thing.
Yeah.
I think I was talking trash on Drew Brees off the field. Totally flipped personalities. I was thinking Big Ben. I think Drew Brees is a good guy off the field, so my bad.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure what he did, but you go with it, so I didn't know, so.
Nope.
No,
mental lapse. I was thinking Big Ben.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I do want to run that back. Yep. So, yeah, I stick with those 5.
And there's many great quarterbacks. Like, it's not easy. Like, you have Dan Fouts with Eric Coryell with the Chargers way back then. John Elway,
Yeah.
There's just a lot of choice. And you got Norm Van Brocklin of the late 70s. You got Terry Bradshaw. You got Steve Young taking over the reins in the Niners. Troy Aikman. He might not be the flashiest quarterback, but consistent in that dynasty of the Cowboys in the 90s. So, a lot of great choices, so.
Yeah, and I don't want to seem biased or impartial by not picking any of the later quarterbacks, from the 80s, 70s, 60s.
Yeah, it's just a different game, though. Like, this is
I was gonna say
such a different game.
Well, the other idea is it's evolution of position, right? The only reason that these 5 were able to place their names is because of those that had come before them. So if I were to name them, we would not be stepping forward in the game. I truly believe, we've come a lot further in the evolution of what a quarterback is than where it started.
Oh, yeah.
But greats that have paved the way for future greats.
Yeah, I get you. Okay. I think that's a pretty solid list, so you have no complaints from me, so.
Sweet. Well, I think that wraps her up.
Yeah. It was a good day. Good list.
Yeah. Quick PSA. Get out there and vote.
Yeah, go
In all
vote.
seriousness, our country needs you to take your part and actually do your due diligence in voting.
Yeah, go out there and vote. Don't be afraid, ashamed of who you vote. No one has that option but you, so go and vote.
Yeah. It's your right as an American. Exercise it.
There you go. Today is July 19th. Been Blue Collar Breakdown with me, Alan, and my co-host, Nick. Or I'll say, yeah, we're both hosts. No co-host here, we're both hosts, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Dylan, special guest.
Thank you, Dylan, for coming. It's been an honor. Just wish you were a Michigan fan, but that's a story for another time. That's another breakdown for another time. So, all right, go to have fun, guys. And for you listening, go out to baseball games, enjoy that summer while you still can, and see you on the next one. Peace.